Strictly music, only music and nothing else. And we're going to go ahead and get into episode 2 of Who Do We Want? When Do We Want Them? And before we dive into that, be sure to check out the previous episode 1 of Who Do We Want? When Do We Want Them? Get in the comment section of that video as well and let me know if you agree with the pick, and that's an artist that you will also like to hear from. But for my pick today, episode 2, who do we want? Young Thug. When do we want them? As soon as we possibly can. We are referring to an album and or a large body of work if you're new to this segment or if you're new to this channel. When we say who do we want and when do we want them, we're referring to them dropping albums or large bodies of work in terms of music, okay? And I do believe, based on everything that has been occurring recently, if not for any other reason but that alone, the masses are eager for Young Thug. Now, me being a Young Thug artist, a Young Thug fan, I'm also looking forward to hearing from him after the incarceration. I'm sure he has a lot to say. I'm not sure if he will be going for a more introspective album or if he'll be going for something a little bit more up-tempo based on the features and the single that he did release. There is a chance that he will be going for something a bit more up-tempo, and that's honestly what I would prefer from him at this particular time. Something a bit more up pace. However, I would also enjoy an introspective album from him, as he is very, very versatile. That is one of the strong suits of Young Thug. He's an extremely versatile artist, so whatever he decides to put out, I know it will be enjoyable. Some of my favorite Young Thug songs, are from albums that are maybe not as mainstream or up tempo, so I'm not opposed to something a bit more slower and introspective. However, I do feel that the summer favors him, so when we say when do we want him, I want it as the weather continues to be reasonable and warm. I don't really want to listen to too much Young Thug when the weather breaks in fall, and when winter comes, my desire for that drops even further. So the sooner we get Jeffrey, the better, in my opinion. Now, there is going to be all eyes on him to see how he performs, especially with all the controversy going on with his former artist Gunna. As the last one album comes out, there will be a lot of comparisons drawn between Young Thug's body of work and Gunna's last body of work, the last one on the YSL imprint. That was his last body of work on the YSL imprint, not the last body of work that he will ever drop. So we are all ears in terms of what Young Thug will put out, and I do feel the anticipation may be contributing to the overall delay as to why we have not heard from him yet. He may be stalling to make sure the project is going to perform as well as possible, as well as cultivating features and things of that nature, as he has a lot of respect within the industry, especially given recent events. He will definitely be able to garner virtually any feature that he wants. So I'm looking forward to it. I really want him to get deep into the creative bag that he's known to get on, kind of like he did on The Run and Easy Breezy, Beautiful Thugger Girls and things like that. Even his album before the last one, forgive me, I don't believe it was Punk. I would definitely like a bit more of that if he's going introspective. If he is going up tempo, I'll take just regular barter Young Thug, remind the people who you are, because there has been so much controversy on, Gunna's better than him and he's not going to drop because he's afraid of Gunna dropping, and Gunna's bigger than Young Thug, and Gunna is YSL, and this, that, and the third. Make no mistake, Young Thug is YSL, and he's just as big of an artist, just as enormous as he's always been, and as talented as Gunna is. I do not believe that he is better than Young Thug in terms of artistry, and I don't even believe that Gunna believes himself to be better than Young Thug as far as artistry. Before the controversy took place, Gunna always cultivated and respected Young Thug at the highest level, as so many people in the industry do. He is definitely one of the pioneers of this new generation and this new sound, and artists like Young Boy, Trippie Redd, Gunna, and the list goes on. All list Young Thug at the top of their list, as well as artists like Playboy Cardi and stuff like that. They always say Young Thug is very highly respected in the culture. Future also covets Young Thug as being one of his favorite artists, and and Future, as we know, is a icon and a phenom in his own right. So we always want to hear from Young Thug, but right now we want to hear from him even more. So you go ahead and get in the comments and let me know if you agree with this pick. But as far as the question that we pose in every episode, who do we want? Young Thug, and when do we want them? As soon as possible. Strictly music, only music, and nothing else. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate the support and the love. Be sure to check out Who Do We Want, When Do We Want Them, episode 1. Get in the comments of that episode. Let me know if you agree and or disagree with my pick there. But as of right now, we're waiting on Young Thug, and I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to hearing from him. Strictly music, only music, and nothing else. Get at me.